Hey guys, this is Lovin Meets with Decisive Zone and Andre Meneses, Crypto OG's expert. If you're interested in the crypto space, if you've never invested before, or you want insights from industry experts, this show is an absolute must.
And so do not forget to subscribe to the Lovin Meets podcast wherever you get your podcasts from, and enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today we are joined once again by Mr. Golden Visa, returning to share his secrets on entrepreneurial success. Also, we're joined by Andres Meneses, a key player in the crypto space in Dubai. Welcome to the show, both. Let's get started. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us again. Thank you so much.
First of all, I think we need to learn a little bit about both of you, if possible. We can go back and share how have you gotten to this point in your business journey?
Well, let me introduce, I've been here, I think, probably 6 months now. I'm Duty Pyro, Mr. Golden Visa, titled by Urban Business, and the CEO of Decisive Zone, helping entrepreneurs to start their business journey, also offering them Golden Visa, depending on their eligibility. This is Andres, one of our clients, and become a very good friend, also called Crypto OG. I'll let Andres introduce himself.
So yeah, my name is Andres Meneses. I'm from Colombia. I got my Golden Visa a couple of years ago. So that actually opened so many doors for me. And then I've been to blockchain and crypto space for the last 8 years. I'm computer engineering by default. I started computer engineering. And then I was living in the UK, then relocated here, created a podcast called Crypto OGs that became #1 in the biggest exchange in the world, Binance. And then I created my company called OG Media Group, and a good friend from Decisive, so they've been helping me with bookkeeping, tax, all to keep everything tidy.
Right, okay. We've discussed crypto on the show before, but we've never had an industry expert.
Okay.
So now, if you could just share a project which you feel has made a big impact in the crypto space for you, or what has been the most rewarding moment for you so far in your journey?
I think so the more rewarding part is understanding how blockchain and Bitcoin works. So I, as a computer engineer, the first approach that I got is understanding the philosophy behind Bitcoin. So it's peer-to-peer transactions. And when I joined the journey, the price was $500. And obviously I joined because I saw an opportunity as an engineer. And it's been a roller coaster, ups and downs, like using the crypto go from 70,000 to 50,000. But it was Bitcoin that opened my eyes. I'm from Colombia. There's so many people that don't have banks, bankless people. And then that's why I decided to join crypto, because I saw so many cases of studies how crypto helped other people. I used to send money to my mom from the UK to Colombia, and I used to make only $500 a month. And I was spending like $50, $100 just sending money, and 20% it was taken by the companies. So that I decided to join crypto, understand that's how my journey started, because I had to send money to my family in Colombia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we know that you're working with Decisive Zone, who's helping you on that journey.
Yes.
A question for you, Duty. Dubai is known for its entrepreneurial spirit. So what excites you most about helping any type of business set up for you personally?
Well, every business journey has its own story. Every journey has its own story. And this is so interesting because, like his experience, sending money from UK to Colombia, that made him think that, okay, he's found a problem and he thought how to resolve it, and he thought crypto is an answer to that. Similar to this, I deal with probably hundreds of stories every month where it is so interesting to listen to them, understand how Decisive can add value in their business to help those business skyrocket. Because we have got everything in our office, it's a one-stop shop. And when we hear problem, we just think, how can we solve this problem right then and there?
But let's speak about the specific problems that you might see. Like, what are the challenges that entrepreneurs are facing setting up in Dubai, and how can you help them?
Well, the biggest challenge, I would say, other than the nationality and the restricted item, I'll stick to related to the crypto and the blockchain industry. Even today, even though Dubai has become the most crypto-friendly, it is still a little bit complicated for people to understand and the banks to understand what is the value or how they can accept crypto. So in this industry, there are many different activities, which is the biggest challenge for people today to understand. So you may have just a trading portfolio in crypto. But how do you put that in the correct activity in your company is a big challenge. Then you need a certain approval where we come and help. But to understand the business and to draw that on pen and paper is the most difficult part.
Interesting. We know Dubai is increasingly becoming known as a crypto-friendly space. But Andres, with your insight into the crypto world, how does setting up a business in Dubai help people elevate their success to the next level? Why is Dubai the place to be for crypto?
It helps 200%. I will tell you by my personal experience. I was living in Europe, and as I say, there's too many restrictions. Obviously, you have to be compliant with regulations and everything. But since I started to come to Dubai, they will open up for me. I got more networking, more opportunities. You can buy anything in Dubai with crypto. You can buy cars, pay for rent. You cannot do that anywhere else. And you can set up companies, and I have so many friends from Europe and other countries that create content, or they have companies, and they all move here. More than 60% of the employees of the biggest exchange of the world, they work here. So they go here, they get the visas here, they work for the exchanges because they get paid in crypto, they get paid through the bank, but it's compliant. So that's why I love Dubai, because since I moved here, it opened up, and you don't feel guilty talking about crypto or blockchain. You feel actually rewarded. That the more that you talk to people, the network. I've been here since the last 9 days when the kids start school, and I was off for 6 weeks, and I did more than anything else the last 5 days because I was just here present. So open up so many opportunities.
So would you say Dubai nurtures a more positive conversation around crypto than other places in the world?
100%.
100%. I mean, look at all the millionaires and billionaires, they are moving to Dubai. I think most of them, if not all, are one way or another linked to either blockchain or crypto industry today. Dealing with business setup industry as well, even though it is a little bit in a gray area still. But crypto is widely accepted, whether you're buying property, cars, setting up companies, or you're paying your suppliers.
But this is changing, and I think every day we're hearing, they're accepting crypto for this, they're accepting crypto for this.
You can get your salary in crypto now.
This
has recently been announced. We are still waiting for more news how WPS, which is the wage protection system of UAE, is legalizing paying salary in crypto. I'm still waiting for more news. Then only I'll be, probably next session, I can give you complete details about it.
One more thing that I forgot to mention. Something that's special about Dubai is because it's so safe. So most of the people that are in the crypto accumulate a massive wealth within the last 4 or 5 years, and they don't feel safe in other countries. People get targeted, or content creators or owners of companies. But you are here, you can tell everybody that you're in Dubai, that you're having dinner somewhere because you feel safe.
Right.
That doesn't happen in other countries. You have to hide.
Okay, this is why the crypto bros are descending on the city.
Oh yes, definitely it is.
So we touched briefly there on a trend in crypto, but could you both maybe share more insights into crypto trends in 2024, and also what role Dubai might play in these changes?
Well,
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
So look, there's something that the trend this year has been, I'm not going to sound a little bit funny, but meme tokens,
Really?
5 years ago, Dogecoin, Elon Musk started to push it, but there is a network called Solana. They start to do a lot of meme tokens. You have to do your own research, no financial advice. It's highly risk. Meme tokens is highly risk. You can make a lot of money or lose everything. I've seen it both sides. And then another side is real world assets. So real world assets also very trendy. You can tokenize property. You can tokenize anything in the world, stock, bonds. So that's trendy a lot. Obviously, it takes a little bit more to understand how it works. If you say real world asset, what is that? Then you have to understand the technology. But all the focus is on that. And of course, there's been a couple of projects this year. You have to focus on layer ones. Layer ones is like everything behind blockchain. For example, you have layer one Solana, Ethereum, Tron. Tron is the one that was founded by the Telegram owner. Maybe you could talk about that later. It's correlated. So I can talk about this every day. By the one that people think this is too much gibberish.
Well, I think that's really interesting. And in terms of those trends, Judy, what role do you think Dubai is playing in facilitating these, or which ones do you think are more accessible for Dubai residents?
Well, at the moment, Tether is the most used currency, or the USDT is most accepted all across Dubai. Now, one thing I must mention that Dubai government and also Abu Dhabi government, I must say, ADGM, they are working, probably the hardest today to see how they can regulate crypto. There's an exchange already been built, M2 exchange, which is probably gonna, I'm hoping it is gonna take over NASDAQ and London Stock Exchange one day, because this is the first exchange which is widely accepting crypto and talking about legalizing, regulating Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we are really excited to what's coming up with crypto in Middle East. That's one of the reasons we are seeing entrepreneurs like Andres and many of his friends I met in last 1 week. They are all moving to Dubai. So it's no more surprise. And for sure, for more crypto license related details, I'm here. My team is here to help. And for crypto-related secret tokens, they were talk to this guy.
Well, let's speak a bit on how Decisive Zone is here to help in terms of contributing to the broader business community in Dubai. Are there success stories? Are there other success stories that stand out to you that I think the audience could benefit from?
Yes. Recently, I personally was involved in a couple of licenses that we did. And they were done by a couple of Emirati people. Now, every crypto license does need a VARA approval. So it's a Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. We need an approval. To get the VARA approval, you really need to write a story, exactly what you're doing with blockchain or with crypto, and you need to justify how all your compliance are in place so that the VARA can give you an approval for you to run that crypto. And we managed to get 2 of them. It took us 3 months of hard work. And we put everything together. We got a couple of lawyers involved to go through every detail of how the business is going to run. And finally, those licenses were issued. So that's why we are very proud to say that we have managed to execute proper crypto license for our clients.
That's amazing, and I'm sure people in the space will be very keen to know more. One thing I wanted to mention is that when you guys walked into the studio, you mentioned that I'm on your YouTube channel.
So I'm recording you with my glasses.
Which scares me a little bit, but you have a huge following in social media. Tell us a little bit about your approach to content.
Okay, I think so for me, education is the key in crypto. Like 2-3 years ago, you were seeing content creators in crypto just showing big life, buying Lambos, traveling the world. And then after the collapse of Luna 2 years ago, everybody just want to concentrate on education. So I started 2 years ago my podcast called Crypto OGs. As I said, become #1 on Binance Live. I had done 127 episodes. And then I provide insights behind the story of the people, CEOs, CMOs, founders, because at the end of the day, blockchain is run by people. Obviously, you have to have the technology, but it's people behind that. So that's my approach right now, education, a little bit of lifestyle, doesn't hurt. But if somebody's new into crypto and want to create content, they need to understand a lot how it works, I've been in crypto nearly 10 years now. I have made money, lost money, and I was shy at the beginning. I didn't want what to say. But I think so the #1 key, if you want to start to understand more about crypto, is absorb it and then explain it to somebody else. If you're teaching something, you're learning even more than your students.
Interesting. Well, I was going to go on and ask you, what is the one major piece of advice you'd give to anyone today who's still thinking about stepping into crypto? Like, sillily, I think, would we say, is the crypto hype done? Or no? And what a piece of advice would you give to anyone watching who still hasn't invested but is thinking about it?
Well, I'll start. In my experience, from the entire world, I don't think even more than 2 to 3% of the world population has got involved in crypto today. So then we can see the opportunity that's lying ahead of us. Because crypto is still not fully regulated, none of the major fund from around the world has even got involved because they cannot, because they are restricted by many regulatory authority. So I think we are still early. I don't think this early stage will last long, because as soon as one government body from across the world gives Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any of the crypto a regulatory stamp, like how ETF has been approved now, the crypto bull run will go crazy. It will. I mean, people laugh when I say I'm seeing Bitcoin at $1.3 million in less than 5 years, probably.
Well, people laugh at me when I was saying Bitcoin was going to go to $1,000.
Wow.
So see where it is today. Today we are talking Bitcoin at $68,000.
Yeah.
That is no joke.
So to add a little bit what Duty say, like in America, the ETF got approved. So big institutions like BlackRock got already involved.
Yes.
We're just at the beginning. People get scared because they think Bitcoin is $70,000. It's too late. Obviously, the price is quite big for one Bitcoin, but remember, one Bitcoin can be split in 1 million of parts. That is Satoshis. But there is thousands of tokens. Obviously, you have to be careful. You have to do your own research. And my advice for anybody that just want to start in crypto, don't go all in. Just learn. For example, myself, I was working full-time job, 9 to 5. I bought my first Bitcoin at $500, and I keep it for 6 months. I was just researching. I didn't go crazy. Back then, there was no YouTube channel. There were no content creators. There were no big exchanges. As a Duty say, we're just getting started. The biggest company in the world of crypto, they only have 200 million users. Not many, right? And it's 8 billion of people. So my advice, if you save some money in crypto, 10%, just put in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, the one that's been around the block for more than 3, 4, 5 years. I just don't touch it. Just leave it there for now. And then when you get more experience, you can become more risky, like with meme tokens or risky stuff.
Can I say something before we finish? The other day I was doing a podcast with him and I did say, what worries me? How much a Happy Meal in McDonald's going to cost with your Bitcoin? Now think about that. Today, at this price, if you have to buy a Happy Meal, you have to pay 0.00069 probably cent. You pay 1 decimal extra, you get 100 Happy Meals. So I'm really worried and concerned how much, when Bitcoin goes to million and we have to pay with only Bitcoin, imagine how much decimal we have to calculate to pay for a Happy Meal.
This is the thing. Dare I say, you've got me interested in crypto once again in this interview. Before we wrap it up, because our time is drawing close, is there anything exciting on the horizon for Decisive Zone or crypto or OGs that you would like to share with our audience today?
Yes, definitely. Working with Andres, we are looking at many, many crypto millionaires now walking through our doors. We are trying to help each and everyone. We have expanded our services to 360-degree concierge services, whether people want to get admission in school, which school to go to, whether they need a luxury car, whether they want to buy a car, whether they want to buy a house with their crypto. Decisive Zone is offering 360-degree concierge service. And we are seeing more and more clients like Andres who needs help from professionals like our team, who has been in this market for more than 10 plus years, who knows the laws and regulations.
Amazing, interesting.
Yeah, for me, look, with CryptoG's OG Media Group, we're the one shop to go regarding Web3. I'm working to help all my clients, especially institutional clients and B2B, to go to one place that they feel comfortable. Like I feel comfortable in Decisive. I went there, they actually gave me even a tailor, a suit, a school. Where to go and get
my team took him to make a suit.
Real estate. Really? Look, I've been on and off in Dubai for 2 years, and I was just struggling trying to find a bookkeeper, tax, lawyer. So, but when you walk in, especially in crypto, you need to feel safe with somebody. So the guy from Decisive did it for me, and that's what I want to do for also my clients in OG Media Group and CryptoGs.
Interesting. Well, if you'd like to learn more about the crypto space, Crypto OGs is where to go. Thank you so much, Andres, for your insights this morning. And of course, Mr. Golden Visa from Decisive Zone back with us every single Tuesday. We appreciate your time, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
That brings us to the end of the show. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye.